Hi, Igor. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon. I'm very good, and you?
I'm good. I'm good as well. Thank you very much. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Nice. So it's morning where you are, right?
Yes, actually, almost. Yeah, still morning now.
Still early. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are here today because you recently hit target on your funded trader program account, right?
Yes,
On the $15,000. Did you start
yes,
at
15.
15 or on the 7.5?
I started with 15.
Oh, okay. That's good. So tell us a little bit about yourself before we go into the details of that account. How long have you been trading for?
Yes, I'm trading now actually for maybe 12 years, I think.
Okay.
I started to learn about trading probably in 2014.
I see. So it's quite some time now. Are
Yes.
you trading full time or is it a second source of income for you?
Yes, now I'm trading full time and probably for three years already. I'm full time
Okay,
trader.
that's good. So 12 years since you started. The past 3 years, you are trading full time. So I'm assuming that you are consistently profitable with your trading activity.
Yes, now I'm consistent and I'm trading with some prop firms, and now some weeks ago I started to trade also with my personal account. And so I'm already confident with my
Mm.
trading.
That's good. So you recently started with your personal funds.
Yes,
Okay. So you started learning on a demo account, I'm assuming, and then you went to prop trading firms.
yes. Actually, I was also trading with my personal
Mm.
funds, but with small money only because I
I
was
see.
still learning, and I lost some money in the beginning, so I decided to go only for demo accounts, and then maybe 4 years ago, maybe I discovered about the prop firms, so I started to trade with them.
That's good. Definitely a good idea.
Hmm. Very good.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, the story, it's very similar to other stories that I've heard in the
Mhm.
past few years, actually. A lot of traders, they start on demo accounts, they feel confident enough, and they think that it's easier to trade with their personal funds rather than trade with prop firms because maybe you don't have certain constraints, you can have a
Mhm.
little bit more freedom. The problem is that having that freedom at too early stages can actually um, not be very successful for
Yes, it can
yeah.
cause some problems.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So this is the first account you have with us, or you had some other account first before?
Yes, with this company is the first one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. How did it go so far?
Yes, actually is going very well because it took me almost 2 months only to hit the target, and now my account was the size of my account was doubled now. So I'm very happy with this because I know this company Audacity, no?
Yes.
I know this company for a long time actually, but. When I heard about this company some years ago, there was no challenge. I
Correct.
think it was some different way of getting the traders. No, I think that time you had
An
to
interview.
to get an interview and show that you have consistency and things like that. But at that time, I didn't have any way to show that I was a, a good trader. So I forgot about the company. But last year, I decided to check the company again, and I saw that now you guys have like the ability challenge and the funded trader program. So I decided to try it.
I think definitely was a good try.
Yes, yes, it was.
That's
Very good
good.
one.
That's good. Igor, tell us a little bit about the strategy that you use. What is your approach to the market?
Well, I have like hundreds of different strategies that I tried during these years, and the one that I'm getting more consistency now is the one that I look for the points in the market that the market is changing sides.
Mm,
I use like some moving average to help me to decide when the market is moving to the
mm,
other side. And then normally I get like a buy or a sell order. And normally I only do like two trades each day, like
okay.
normally only one buy and only one sell.
Okay.
So I'm always looking for a place where the market is changing way. So like to make a buy, or if the market is continuing to the other side, I will get like a sell signal also.
Okay. So you're trying basically to spot in advance the trend changing,
Yes, yes.
the changing trend.
I'm always trying to spot like a change in the side of the market, or I'm trying to see if the market is continuing like the
Mm,
normal trend, you know.
okay. So in a major trend, you wait for the pullback in a way before you get in.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And you mentioned moving averages. Is that the only indicator you use?
Yes, normally it's only the moving average because I don't like to put too
Mm,
much indicators in the chart.
I agree. Can create a little bit of noise with the too many information. Sometimes they are conflicting as well. So
Yes, yes,
keep it
exactly.
simple, 100%. Which moving average are you using?
Normally the 21.
21.
Yeah,
Exponential or simple?
simple.
The simple one. Okay, that's
Hmm.
that's interesting. And what about the approach in terms of the time frame? Would you do you see yourself more as a intraday trader or more into swing trading?
More like intraday because most of my trains only during like hours or
Mhm.
I never go for more than one day. I always close my trades during the day
Is that why is that?
because I think like during the night for me here the market can do so too much noise like too much how they call it the market
Fluctuating.
makers they
Mm.
like to sometimes there's no news, there's nothing, and the market is moving very, very fast, and
Mm.
you cannot predict this kind of movements.
First.
And also, I like to trade with a small risk, so
Mhm.
I don't use too much, too big stop loss. So during the night, it's very easy to hit my stop loss, or sometimes if you leave the trade open, like yeah, I'm in profit, but I'm with my stop loss on break even. The
Mm.
market goes back, hit my stop
And then
loss, and
maybe
then
go.
goes again. Yeah, so I don't like to leave the trades open when I'm sleeping.
Oh, 100%. I am completely the same as you. I remember early in the days, I was in the trading floor with other traders, and at my early stages, I was surrounded by people with years and years of experience, and I think that was the majority of them. They were like, now you have polished your strategy into intraday. You should be starting to think to shift to swing trading, because if you get it right, you can maximize your profits. So I remember that for a couple of months or something like that, I did give it a try, and I just ended up giving back all the money that I made. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what, this is just not for me. I was finding myself over during the night, just checking on my phone. What is the trade doing? Am I still in the
Mm-hmm.
trade? Did it kick me out? And I remember that when I used to do it like that, it was roughly like you were doing that. Instead of leaving like a big stop loss with the potential loss, if my trade was at least in profit, I was just putting my stop loss to break even. But that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't really bring you anywhere. So it's good that you should always like recognize if you are made for intraday trading or for swing trading. There are
Mm-hmm.
positions that if you leave them for longer, they just can bring you more profit. But one of the most important thing, at least for me, is the psychology behind
Mm-hmm.
trading, and you need to be in control of that. So if you feel like, okay, market is giving me that, I'm happy with that. I'm ready to call it the day, and
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow is another story. Definitely 100%. I feel you on that.
Yes, exactly. And also, I've made like a lot of back testing
Mhm.
with my strategies, and normally the best results that I get are with small time frames.
Mhm.
Normally, when I try to put like on the daily chart, on the one
Mm.
hour chart, is very difficult to point the right time to enter. So normally I start to trade like in London time, like 8 o'clock in London. For me here is like 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 or 5. So and normally I go from 8 o'clock London time to maybe 3 or 4 p.m. London time also.
Mm. I see. So you do London session and partially the New York session as well.
Yes, yes.
I see. Okay. And do you have any specific asset that you like to trade or?
Yeah, I like to trade with the Japanese yen pairs, like
Mhm.
GBP, Japanese yen, euro, euro, Japanese yen. Also, I don't like to work too much with USD because it's
Mm.
too much noise, too much big movements and crazy movements. So I work more with GBP, Japanese yen, and now I'm doing some tests with also GBP with CHF, I think.
Okay.
Yes. And let me see. Yes, most of the times are these pairs that I'm working with.
Okay, that's fine. So how long did you say it took you to reach your first target?
Almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months. Okay, that's
Yes.
good. And how was your consistency? How is your consistency now? Because now you're on the 30K.
Yes, it is very good actually. Yesterday I almost hit the second target
Okay.
with the 30K account. I think now, no, it was before yesterday. Yesterday I got a a bad day.
Mm.
So now I'm with I need like 10% of the 30K account, so it's like
Yeah.
$3,000. So now probably I'm with 2,200, something like
Okay,
that.
so you're definitely more than halfway through it. You're
Yeah, that's like
close to the
eight
target.
percent probably.
That's good. That's good. What do you think about the process so far? Since you mentioned this is the first account you had with us, what do you think about that overall?
Yes, I think it is going well. With the company is going well. The only thing I I was thinking that I don't know if there will be some kind of change maybe later, but when I got to the target, I received the email from the company saying that I hit the target, and uh, then I think it took maybe five days
Mm.
to get the 30K account.
Mm,
So I wish that the company could make this process
faster.
faster, especially to get the new account. Because if you lose like 5 days each month, let's say, it will be like 50 days that you are not trading on. So, but with like the payment was normally the companies take like 3 to 5 days to pay the money, the ones that really pay, but the process is going well. Like I said, the only thing that I wish that the company can change is the
Make
this
it faster. But let
make
me
it
tell you
faster.
something. We usually say that the doubling process happen between 3 and 5 working days. If for you
Mhm.
happen to 5 working days, that is a little bit strange because we tend to, to do it a little bit before. 2 days,
Mhm.
3 days usually that is the time. The reason
Yeah.
why we don't give you the doubled account straight away is also a psychological thing because
Mhm.
we want you guys as soon as you hit the target, you feel you feel powerful, you feel invincible in a way. So that
Yeah.
we noticed that over the years that allowing the traders to get back straight away on account on trading on an account was actually harming their performances. That's why there is
Mhm.
a little bit of like, just go for a walk, just take a day off or two, just relax a
Relax.
little bit, and then. So I just wanted to tell you that actually there is a reason now behind that. Not many
Yeah.
companies do that because it's another story. But we
Mhm.
want you guys to be profitable and to keep your account, to keep doubling your account. That's why we're like, okay, just take it easy and you will get there. It's fine. But yeah, definitely I'm glad you are enjoying the process so far.
Mhm.
Tell
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
something. Which was your biggest achievement in trading over the past 12 years since you started?
I think my biggest achievement was with a different prop firm that I was working. Also, I got an interview with them maybe 2 years ago. I think it was in 2022. And I've got a payment of almost $10,000
Mm-hmm.
with them. Was a very good company at that time, but now the company is almost done. They are making a lot of bad things with the traders. I lost some accounts with them, so I'm not trading with them anymore. I don't trust them anymore.
Fair enough. So 10K, easy peasy. You just need to double your account a few more times before you can get to that sort of
Yeah,
target.
yes. I hope I can do that
Of course,
with Audacity.
of course, of course. Which was your biggest lesson to learn in trading?
Mm, and yeah, probably in psychology. Uh, uh, for me, is the I think is for most of the traders, the psychology is the biggest
Of
problem
course.
when you start to trade, because when you start today is easy to learn how to trade, because there's plenty of videos on YouTube, a lot of courses that you can participate and learn how to trade. Like in some months, you can learn the
Yeah.
basic and start trading with your money or with some prop firm. But the psychology is the biggest thing that for me is, even after 12 years working with this, I still have a lot of problem. There is some days that I'm very calm, very relaxed, and even if I get a bad day, I don't care. I continue
Mm.
my day. and I know that is part of the trading, but there is some days that the market it looks like the market is against me and only against me.
I understand
So
the feeling. Yeah,
it
definitely.
helps me not only with trading, but with different parts of
Mm.
my personal life. So I think this is one of the biggest thing that I learned. I learned to teach myself to be more relaxed, more calm.
Definitely. Mhm. No, no, no. This is actually something that is really interesting because over the years, we have students as well. And what we actually told them, like every time, you need to live and breathe the market because you need to feel like you are looking at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day. Whatever is your feeling is going to be reflected on your actions on the chart. So that's why you
Mhm,
need to make sure that you are completely calm. And if you are not, it is definitely better to take a day off and just don't
mhm.
even watch at the market. Did
Yes,
you
that's
did you
true.
have did you had a mentor in the past, or you are self-taught?
And in the past, there was only one, I think, one trader that I was following that
Mm,
I paid for him. Like I was paying like maybe $30 monthly to watch him trading every day.
mm.
So I think he was from London because I was living in London that time.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived there for 10 years.
Oh.
And so I was learning about it, and but I was probably following him for maybe 3 to 4 months only.
Mm.
Most of the time, I was learning by myself with books and videos on the internet, and just trying to trade and make money.
Of course, of course. And what happened before you got to the point where, okay, now I'm ready, I'm going full time into trading? Because it is a
Well,
life-changing decision.
yes, it is. But a lot happened actually. When I started trading, I was learning in the beginning, maybe 3 or 4 months learning, and I thought that I already knew what I needed to
Mm.
know at that time, and was a big mistake because I started to put money, and then I was making some little money with the money I had, and then I made a big mistake of borrowing from some money from the bank,
Ah,
and then I put in a fund account. I funded my personal
you
account
planted yourself, yeah.
with that money, and then I think I made some money for 1 or 2 weeks, and then in only one day I probably lost like maybe half of the of my account because I was doing some martingale, some things that I
Ouch,
never should do.
ouch.
Yes,
That's actually
was
interesting
difficult.
you're saying that to everyone that is listening to this interview, and they, martingale and
Yeah,
anti-martingale as strategies are, you know,
yes.
not
It
for
will
retail
never
traders,
work
say.
for a very long time, no.
Yeah, that's good that you're bringing this example. Um, Fair enough. 12 years of experience, I think you are the right person to give one advice. If you have to give like one advice to the traders that are following us today, what would that be? To someone that maybe is just starting now, or to someone that perhaps like yourself is thinking to shift to trading full time.
Well, well, what I can say is like if you are starting now, uh, start with a mind that you can make money with Forex, but you have to learn.
Mm.
You have to learn a lot. You have to study a lot. You have to make a lot of back testing, and never put the money that you cannot lose.
Yeah.
Only if you want to put some money in the market, only put some money that you
You are ready
can,
to lose.
yes, you can lose that money. But in the beginning, is the right way is only to try with the demo accounts. You don't have to lose your money when you are learning. No?
Of course. And even at a later stage, now you have some experience, but still, next to your personal funded account, you are working with prop firms because that gives you the leverage, perhaps to fund your own account. Any profit
Yes,
that
yes,
maybe you are making with us or with other companies, you can use that profit if you want to, keep trading on that, or you do
mhm.
your own things. I'm not sure, but the fact that here at Audacity, but also like other firms are giving actually traders the chance to be in the market, being able to be profitable consistently in the market by
Mhm.
risking. When I'm saying risking, I'm talking about the small fee that there is to just get access to the fund. I think that's a great thing because without the idea of risking your personal save, maybe there are traders, unfortunately, that I've heard that they completely like burned a lifetime of savings just in a couple of weeks.
Yes,
Not something that nowadays in 2025 should be acceptable because there are other ways in which you can do that without risking your savings, and I think it's actually it's always a good thing. But
exactly.
I agree.
And when I mentioned that I borrowed some money, when I lost that money, I was so angry with myself, and I decided that I would never trade again.
Mm.
And I was like, maybe it was one year that I
You stopped.
couldn't hear about Forex. I couldn't hear about anything related to Forex. But then I decided to come back again, and I decided to study. And I thought myself, no, I have to do this the right way. I have to study first. I have to get the knowledge first.
Of
And then I was always like maybe 2 hours every day. I was in front of my computer. I
Mhm.
was watching the live markets. When I had time, I was doing back testing. And
Mm.
so, like you said, now people that are learning trading now, they have this very good thing that are the prop firms that they can help us to get access to money. So it's easier in some way, but you have to be very careful
Of course.
also because there is a lot of companies now, and I can say for personal experience that there is only like maybe some accounts like some companies that are really paying the
I know.
traders.
I know.
Audacity is one, and I know maybe two or three other ones that are really paying money. But I lost a lot of money also with some prop firms that didn't pay me, some companies that disappeared with the traders' money. So it's good, but you have to be very careful. You have to get knowledge about the companies
Of
also,
course. Of course.
and
100%.
but it's a very good thing that these companies are.
Yeah, that's true. At the end of the day, trading as online trading, retail trading has been booming. We can say since really and truly since COVID. It
Mhm.
began like it became like this big thing. Before that, was a little bit more of a niche market, but
Yeah,
the problem with that is that whilst it's a good thing that we can let more people know about this way of making a second source of income, of just making a small money here and there sideway with their job, or just a completely like change of life by going full time in that, but it does take time, and it's not a game, and it's not something that happened overnight. It's something you
Exactly.
can get there, you can get to a certain level, to a certain stage, but it requires time, effort, screen time on a daily basis. It's just like any other job, really, really and truly. Unfortunately, the big demand for this kind of services fueled also like the popping up like mushrooms of
Yes.
some. So I don't want to like put all the eggs in one basket for sure. But I agree with you that a trader nowadays will need to do a lot of like due diligence in researching like a good partner, a good funding provider, because otherwise, they will lose confidence, waste time and effort, and
Hmm.
it's never pleasant, definitely.
Yes, exactly.
All right, Victor, sorry, Igor, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me today and for sharing your story. We will be
Okay.
waiting you once you double the account a few more times so we can see
Yes.
how the process is going. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
We'll be
I
waiting
hope
for
I
an
can be
update.
there. I can be here working with you guys for for the rest of my life.
Oh, well, I don't mind.
I
We don't
can.
mind. We don't mind at all. Thank you very much. Have a good day ahead. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.